Alrighty, let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 12. 12, we do kind of have a little bit of a mind your own business question. It's a little bit invasive to ask how they feel about themselves, so this is going to be a little bit more of a surface level reading, but just for future reference, this is something that I would say is a little bit more of like an invasive style of reading. So let's go ahead and see how they feel about themselves. All right. So with the Seven of Swords as well as the Seven of Cups energy coming forward, there's definitely some things that they are holding back that they are not wanting to have us know. The Seven of Cups is a card of illusions, so there are some things that they're keeping secret in a way that may not be obvious in terms of their energy. And then when we also have that idea come forward here through the Seven of Swords, there's just some things that they're not willing to talk about there either. So there is definitely some personal things that they are going through, which can say that their feelings for themselves maybe more momentarily in this state of energy rather than something that is going to be completely solidified in this particular direction for themselves. Now we do have a passion that comes forward with the Ace of Wands, as well as this like opportunity for more with the Three of Wands. So there could be something going on in their energy that feels kind of, well, energized about the idea of growth, opportunity, success, and momentum. This could be that they feel like there is more else out there for them, a state of passion about the opportunities that have yet to be in their experiences, and just kind of in this place of like, opportunities are to come, passions can be explored, more can come forward. And trying to get this energy of mind and hearts to come together here as well with the idea of the Chariot. They can feel a little bit more zen within inside of themselves, but also feel passionate about themselves, like they have the ability to create more or see more of a direction come forward. So I don't really see any sort of negativity come forward in terms of themselves. I do feel like there's something that's being held back that they don't really want you to know here with the Seven of Swords as well as the Seven of Cups. They just may not be feeling comfortable in sharing, but there is definitely this energy coming forward here of feeling very passionate about themselves, excited about the opportunities that have yet to come, and just feeling like there's more else out there for them when it comes to self-growth, opportunities in life, and directions forward when it comes to like the things that they can achieve or the value that wants to find them. So definitely in a good state of energy when it comes to themselves. I don't really see anything negative coming forward here. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you're interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 14. 14, you'd like to know, do they think you can treat you like this? Leave, and that you'll go back to them? Let us see. So when it comes to this combination, I would say yes. The idea of the Emperor is I can take action, I can do what I want, I can, see things move forward in the way that I want them to. I feel stable within myself, so they can view it as it's not necessarily their actions, it's just the state of being between the two of you or the dynamic, especially when it comes to the Justice card. They could be thinking, well, I take these actions and you take certain actions that correspond to it. So they can look at it with the Fool as not my fault, right? I treat you how I treat you, you accept what you accept, and things just move forward in the way that they move forward. Also, when it comes to the idea of the Judgment card asks us to look at the facts. So if they are treating you in a particular manner and then there's a pattern of you returning or a pattern of you answering their calls or connecting with them or seeing things move forward, they're going to look at it with the Emperor as a way that they can continue to move forward, especially when it comes to the Seven of Swords in the reverse. there's a sense of something not even being a thought, or they're not feeling like even sneaky or deceptive about it. They're kind of just saying, Judgment card, it's all laid out on the table. It is what it is. And then we have this Emperor energy of them feeling stable in the idea of their actions. So I would say yes, based on this combination. They think that they can treat you however they would like to treat you and go wherever they want to go, do whatever they want to do, and that you will be there. And it comes forward as them thinking, well, this is either a pattern that's already been shown, or whether it be with you or other people in their life, or this is just the energy that they're picking up from you, and they're kind of recognizing it as something that can continue to move forward in this manner. Because again, we have the Fool, detachment when it comes to the idea of progression forward. We don't really think about it. And with the Emperor coming forward, we think whatever action that we are going to take is the action that's going to work out for us. So they're just going to keep doing whatever they want to do and see what happens. So I would say yes, based on this combination. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. We're going to do 15 here now. I just got to go move my teacup before the dog drinks it. All right, so let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 15. You'd like to know, should you be worried about tomorrow's review? Let us see. All right, so we have the Moon card come forward, and the Moon is the absolute only card that I use to signify a no to the question that is being asked. And so this would say, no, there's no need to be worried. Now, when we have the energy coming forward here of the Four of Swords, as well as with the idea of the Three of Pentacles, we have this opportunity to build up, like something is going to present structure, something is going to present movement and opportunities of success. We can see maybe a more nurturing tone come forward here with this Queen of Pentacles, as well as with that Star. A little bit maybe more of a caring review, or a focused on community, focused on growth, focused on connection and improvement, rather than tearing down, especially when it comes to the idea of the Lovers card, as well as the Star and the Four of Swords, I should say. We're wanting to kind of foster the environment and kind of be conscious in the choices that we make to choose growth, or choose community, or choose a way to kind of create a solution rather than to focus in on specific problems. So when we have the Four of Pentacles come forward, we're actually looking to create more of a guarded nature in this. We don't want to tear down. We instead want to use what we see, use the energy around us to actually build up instead of take away. So I don't really see any sort of need to be worried here when it comes to the review. This seems to be like a positive, let's work with what we've got. Let's find a good direction to move forward. Let's find an opportunity here of success, rather than to kind of bring forward more of a negative energy here when it comes to moving forward. It seems like there is more of like a focus of building on the good, or building on the opportunity, rather than it being something that is more focused on negativity. So I would more so say no than I would say yes. It seems like let's work with what we've got and build up and create the opportunity here to drive forward towards success and create a learning environment, create learning opportunities, instead of it being focused on like negative sort of directions. So I would say no to worrying. Let's go ahead and see, what are G's thoughts and feelings? Let us see. All right. So, G seems to be thinking about connecting with you in a way that can create growth. When we have more of like this fun energy come forward, Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, Page of Cups, we're wanting to try to see where we can bring more of like a fun, caring, adventurous tone to the energy between the two of you, rather than bringing forward anything focused on direct security or stability and anything serious. We're looking to bring forward fun, exciting, carefree, free-flowing energy, and really just focusing on how can we bring forward like the successful nature between the two of you. So the Six of Swords coming forward to the Six of Wands wants success. We want to have an opportunity here of free-flowing energy. We want to have excitement. We want to have an opportunity of more. And when we have the idea coming forward with the Hanged Man, as well as with the idea of the Three of Wands, we want to have this opportunity for a growth beyond our expectations. We want to have this opportunity here to see the opportunities of more in a way that brings forward like beyond the present moment sort of experience. We want to create the movement. And so when we have this energy coming forward here of the High Priestess as well as the Four of Cups, we're trying to think about, okay, what have we experienced in the past when it comes to energy and connection? What have we experienced when it comes to things that we haven't yet done? And how can we create this opportunity for more, right? The Queen of Swords is looking more of a logical eye on the situation rather than an emotional one. So we're trying to look at like the facts of the past and the present to predict or to create opportunities of fun, free-flowing fulfillment energy in a logical way rather than emotional way. So very much centered on how do we create good, how do we create opportunities, how do we create more, and a feeling of excitement, joy, passion, a little bit more of like a loving, caring, nurturing energy. But there's also this sort of detached element that comes forward with the Fool as well as with the Hanged Man, where we're not really trying to make leaps and bounds when it comes to like emotions about it, right? We're not like projecting ourselves emotionally into the future. We're more so using the past energy and the present to kind of build up this desire or build up this care, and then thinking logically about the future on the actions that we can take. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. And 15's last question is, what's going on next in love for you? Let us see. All right. So definitely seeing a lot of positive energy coming forward here. We see with the Ten of Swords as well as with the Moon card that there might actually be an opportunity to create a new beginning, a surprising new beginning from your past, something that has felt held back, something that has maybe ended in a way that you didn't expect, and it creates this opportunity of newness. Now, this doesn't have to say that somebody from your past is coming back. What it can actually say is a feeling that you thought was lost or a feeling that you desired but didn't know how to obtain is having an opportunity to come forward. Because when we have this idea coming forward of the Five of Cups, this more held back energy, the resistance of the past, and we're looking at that energy of the past, we're wanting something, but the Nine of Wands kind of says we're closed out to it. The Ten of Swords can represent more of an ending or difficulty, and it just kind of creates this held back resistant energy, right? Even with the Seven of Wands coming forward here as well, it's like we're trying to fight energetically for an opportunity, but having a hard time as to where we can see that past come forward. And now with the Sun, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands, as well as with the Star, we have this opportunity to create this healing environment and to have with the Six of Cups these experiences, these feelings that we've been wishing for or wanting to now present themselves in the present moment with a good, positive, like sort of confident direction in terms of bringing this energy forward now. So this could say maybe you didn't think that you were going to experience some sort of element of fulfillment or confidence or passion when it comes to love, some sort of deeper emotional connection when it comes to love. We didn't think that that was going to be something that could come forward. And now all of a sudden, here we are, this opportunity here to create this newness, create this flow, create this passion, and the energy is now coming forward here for us to experience, right? That's kind of what I see coming forward when it comes to this combination. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, and we are now on order number 16. All right, so let's see for 16. You'd like to know what is coming your way this week. Let us see. All right. So what's coming your way this week is an opportunity to kind of let go of some burdens and find a new way of moving forward. The Eight of Wands wants to see you move forward successfully. The Chariot, I don't know why I want to say the Chariot. Maybe it's like working together with somebody else, because the idea of the Ten of Wands comes forward with a lot of difficulties. And I was trying to actually point out the idea of the Wheel of Fortune, but for some reason my brain said Chariot. So when we have the Wheel of Fortune come forward, the Wheel of Fortune is a change of your luck. And when it's in the upright position, it's trying to bring forward opportunities of good luck, opportunities of a change of a cycle so things can work out in your favor. And so when we have this Eight of Wands, success wants to come your way with the Wheel of Fortune, things working out in your favor. But then we have this heaviness of the Ten of Wands. It's like you're trying to carry all the burdens yourself, which is not very desirable. And so maybe there's an opportunity here where the Chariot wanted to come forward of like leaning on somebody else, working together with somebody else, creating that sort of balance in how you're moving forward so that it doesn't feel as heavy to create these opportunities. So it seems like what's coming your way this week is options, Seven of Cups, on how to move forward, how to create difference, how to create change, so that maybe you can offset some of this load here that you're carrying with this Ten of Wands, the difficulties or heavinesses that you find surround you, to create a good energy by working together with others, and an opportunity to kind of like create a lighter load, create a lighter direction in how you're moving ahead so that something feels like it's a bit more easier to manage. So that's what I would say. So let's go ahead and see. Will you have any issues going on leave for this week? Let us see. So we do have the Sun card coming forward, and the Sun is the absolute only card that I use to signify a yes to the question is being asked. But besides the Sun, we also do see the Nine of Wands, which is kind of like conflict with others. This card, though, doesn't represent a hard stop conflict with others. It's a conflict card that just doesn't need to have conflict. So this is like working together with others. So there might be some sort of resistance where people say, oh, I really thought that you could help with this project, or I thought that I could pick your brain on this, or, you know, some people kind of giving a little bit of a pushback. And when we have the Nine of Wands come forward, it's kind of up to you if you want to allow this conflict to come forward. You can kind of be in a place of standing your ground and holding to your leave, or you can be in a place of closing yourself out to the opportunity. I don't think that the leave is going to be completely written off like you can't take it, because we have the idea card of the Wheel of Fortune, the luck is on your side, with the Hermit, opportunities to your favor, right? You're moving forward in the best direction for you, but it's kind of like you have to take each step as it goes to make sure that you're allowing yourself to hold the energy that you do need to called. So say you are going out on leave and somebody says, oh, do you really think that you could just put in an extra 3 hours here today? I just want you to get this project done, whatever, whatever, whatever. You can have the option then to say, you know what, no, my leave is supposed to start today. I can't actually do that. Maybe so-and-so can help you with that instead. I really just need to start my leave today right now. I don't want to, work half the day and then extend it on. It's just going to be too complicated. And then hold your own, right? There could be some sort of circumstance like that that's coming forward. So I do think that there could be an element of pushback here with this 5 of Wands and the Sun card coming forward, but it's up to you on how you'd like to handle it with this 9 of Wands. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. And we're on number 17. 17, you would like to know, love reading for the person on your mind. So let us see. And now do keep in mind, for anybody that is new, I am a tarot card reader, which means I can only read up to the amount of information that you give me. So I don't know what I don't know, right? I can only tell you what's going on in the cards. So if I don't have depth of detail to let you know how something relates to your particular situation, then it can kind of come out a little bit more general than perhaps that you would like for it to be. So just keep that in mind when it comes to tarot card readers, that we are reading the cards. But if we don't have information on your circumstance or situation, then it can end up being a little bit more general than perhaps you would like for it to be. All right. So it does look like some sort of positive energy is trying to come forward here. We have the 8 of Cups flopping in the reverse with the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is the absolute only card that I use to signify reconciliation. So if you're not at a distance with this person, maybe there's just an opportunity to get back to some sort of energy between the two of you. Maybe you two haven't been hanging out as much. Maybe there's been some sort of feelings that have not been present or expressed as much. And it's like you're having an opportunity to reconnect. And with that 8 of Cups, instead of kind of leaving beyond, it's like you're revisiting elements of the past to kind of bring this forward. So say you are somebody who's crushing on somebody else, this could be an opportunity to, instead of feeling like the person is distancing themselves, to instead feel like they are coming forward. Because we see this Temperance energy, which is like trying to connect, right? Temperance, if we can get her little feeties out here, we have the energy that's coming forward with her being on the earth, her being on the water. So we have this bridge that's coming forward. We're trying to bridge things. We're trying to bring things into the balance of the present moment. We're trying to bring forward opportunities of harmony and unity. And with the idea here of the Hanged Man, as well as with the 9 of Pentacles, it's like we're trying to bridge the idea of individuality to unity, right? What makes you you? What makes them them? We're trying to see things from outside the box here so that we can have an opportunity to connect. Now, with the 6 of Wands coming forward here as well, we're trying to see an opportunity of success come forward, with the Emperor trying to see a stable energy come ahead. So this is like things are trying to bridge a gap between the two of you so that we're not just like exploding fireworks or anything like that, but it's kind of like having some sort of opportunity to connect, to create some sort of slow burn so that we can feel a positive direction come forward here between the two of you with the Sun, see some sort of new energy come ahead here. And then also with the idea of the King of Swords, find a logical way that we can create this spark, create this passion, create this desire. So I see this energy coming forward here between the two of you as like there's an opportunity to reconnect, to see things beyond how you've experienced it thus far, so that we can find like a logical way of moving forward, a logical way that we can see confidently that something's going to bring more stability, positivity, and success. But it's more of like a slow burn rather than a fast energy. We have Temperance, which is more of the patience when it comes to going ahead. We have the Hanged Man, which is going to take a pause and we're going to think about it, right? It's a little bit more of like a slow sort of direction rather than a fast-paced energy. But all this is trying to pinpoint more of the idea of like a spark to move things forward, to connect things, but more of a slow burn in terms of connection rather than a fast-paced direction and moving forward. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. No worries at all. Thank you as well for allowing me to do your reading for you. And again, if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. We currently don't have anybody in the queue, so if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So these are paid personal readings. If you'd like the reading for Leo, you can pay for it if you'd like, but these are paid personal readings only.